Today we're going to hell in Diablo 4, Reign of the Warlock, and hopefully we defeat the Lord of Terror himself, Diablo. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, I do appreciate those of you that have been watching this playthrough, Acts 1, 2, 3, and 4. But before we get started, I've decided that this is going to be the end for now, because this is technically going to be the final chapter in the quote-unquote main story of Diablo 2 versus Diablo himself. Yes, I know about the expansion. I played the expansion a long time ago with Bell, but we're not going to do that for now. Maybe I'll come back to it eventually. But after today, going to take a break from Diablo 2. I don't know if I'm going to end up playing the expansions for Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred, and then later on, the Lord of Hatred. Let me know if you guys would like to see that as Let's Plays or live streams. Feel free and let me know below in the comment section either way. But just wanted to give you all a heads up. This will be the final video for now. And maybe eventually we come back and do the Lord of Destruction and expansion. I've decided against doing it now because obviously Lord of Destruction expansion, I think it's a little bit longer than one of these acts, so it would probably be more than one video. And to be honest, there's other things I'm doing right now, other real life stuff going on. So I just want to at least get the main playthrough of Diablo 2 taken care of. So without further ado, let us continue. Alright, so we talked to Deckard. Now let's talk to Tyrael.
It's good to see you here. There's a dark, tortured soul who was...
Alright, well, there. Okay, we have quests. We have two quests. Look for Azael in the Plains of Despair. That's the fallen angel. And then we also have to destroy Mephisto's soulstone at the Hellforge, which obviously doesn't matter because, well, Mephisto comes back in Diablo 4 and is the main one featured in the expansions, Vessel of Hatred and, well, Lord of Hatred, which is coming in about a month from now in Diablo 4. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so I got all this reorganized. Some of you already knew that. But we're going to hell. And my hope is that we beat Diablo. I do feel like I'm going to need more drip, though, before I do that. But I'll try. Okay, do I need to make any repairs before we go? No, we're good. Okay. So, my plan is to obviously get some armor, maybe some additional weapons before we fight Diablo here in hell. Yes, they all say that now. Hail to you, champion. I am the champion. So this is technically, I guess, on the outskirts of hell. It's like between the burning hells and, I guess, the doorway to the high heavens, or the pathway. So now we're going into the burning hells. Which version of the burning hells do y'all like better? The one briefly featured at the end of the first Diablo game, which is only a small segment. Diablo 2... Diablo 4, because I think, yeah, Diablo 3 basically takes place, the main story of Diablo 3 takes place at the end in the high heavens. Alright, let me get my goats up. But I do appreciate those of you that have taken the time to watch this playthrough. And I've enjoyed it. I mean, I've been pretty honest about my opinion of the Warlock. The Warlock's alright. It's just, I don't know. I mean, he's not my favorite. But, I mean, he's okay. Alright. These demons, for some reason, don't want me to go through. What's wrong, Balrogs? Why don't you let me go through? Alright. So we didn't really get anything too impressive here. Alright. Like that. Great Aerial Potion. Alright. Let's see. Got some boots. Light plate boots. Yeah, see, I just don't have the best stuff. Kind of disappointing, to be honest, but whatever. But, I don't know which one's my favorite. I don't know if this is my favorite or is Super Mana Potion. Oh, we get that. Super Mana Potion. I guess this one, like, because this is the Plains of Despair. And according to mythology, right, there are different levels of hell, different layers. You know, some, you know, obviously it goes from bad to worse to way worse into, well, you get the idea. I guess design-wise, this one's really good. It definitely looks depressing. It looks like a place most people wouldn't want to go, with a few exceptions. But I definitely wouldn't want to go here if hell was real. And you know that's a good philosophical question. Is hell real? Do y'all believe in hell? Do y'all think that there's some people that are walking this earth right now that deserve to go to hell? A lot of them are probably leaders of countries and governments or extremist organizations, right? Are some pretty nasty people. Ah, monsters. Let's keep going. Yeah, my opinion about hell is, I've discussed this a few times over the years. I feel like hell is possible. I don't think it's like, if there is a hell, I don't think it's like, you know, some people imagine it being like this fire pit where you burn for all eternity. I feel like hell is more like maybe like a prison for the really bad souls. The people that did really bad things in their life. Because nobody's perfect. Everyone's made mistakes. Now, I don't know if everybody deserves to go to heaven, if there's a heaven. I have this theory that's not so simple as heaven and hell, if there is such a place or places. And I'll explain my theory in a moment. First, let me get to these guys. But I guess I had this dream, right? Where I was at this, well, I guess you could call it like a bus terminal or train station or whatever you want to call it. But it was basically, I guess you could say, the nexus of the afterlife, where, you know, when people died, that's where they would go, right? And then how they did in this life would determine where they went in the next life, whether they, you know, had the ability to reincarnate, because obviously I believe in reincarnation, or they end up going to one of the higher levels, which is one of the better places to go, or they end up going down below. And one thing I do remember very vividly from this dream a long time ago is that there was a line of people going down like an escalator or down steps, right? And they just had this evil look in their eyes, this like dead look, like there was nothing there, right? And I asked one of the attendants, like what's up with them? And basically they told me that those are like the worst of the worst. Those souls are going to some really bad places. So that is a possibility. I mean, there are different levels of hell, so maybe there's different, like maybe there's like a level of hell that's not so bad, and maybe there's worse levels. I don't know. I mean, then again, maybe there's nothing, right? Maybe there's absolutely nothing for us when we die. For the record, I like to believe otherwise. I think most believers would, whether you're religious or spiritual, whether you prescribe to a certain religion or spirituality, or you just happen to be like an agnostic. But then there's plenty of atheists out there that's like, I don't believe in anything. I don't think we have souls. I think once we die, it's over. I mean, I disagree with that, but, you know, they have a right to that opinion. But I do believe that there is some sort of higher power at work. So I do believe in a God. And I guess to believe in a God is to also believe that there's maybe not the devil, but that there's I guess a powerful force of good, right? There must also be like a force of evil, right? Because there has to be some sort of balance between the two. You have to have a balance, a yin and a yang, as they say. So I don't know if there is a devil. But I do think demons walk amongst us, and once again, I think a lot of the demons wear very nice suits and happen to be very powerful people within governments, and I would say even religious people, like a really powerful religious people, come across to me as demons sometimes. Not everybody. There's definitely some religious people that also seem to be good people. But there's also plenty that I've seen that I've seen interviews of them. I've heard them speak and talk. And it's just the way they talk and their presentation, and also how they live their life. And the fact that a lot of them are extremely wealthy because of their quote unquote sermons and speeches or hate speeches. And they don't exactly practice what they preach. I believe that a lot of them are evil. So that's why I don't really care for like any particular religion. Because you find them in every group. You know, I don't have to signal out like this religion or that religion. I'm not going to play that game because a lot of people want to play that game. Well, this group's worse than this group because, well, I don't know. I mean, I think every group has their degree of extremists in it. You know, whether you're talking about Islamic extremists or Christian nationals or Zionists, the list goes on and on. Almost every single religion has an extremist faction in it. And sadly, a lot of them end up finding themselves in powerful positions. But it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody that believes in Christianity or Islam or Judaism or Hinduism or Buddhism, it doesn't mean they all share the opinions of the extremists of their various faiths. So that's another way to look at it. But that's why I choose to judge people by people and not what they claim to believe. Because there's plenty of people that I've known that claim to be Christian, that would go to church once a week. They would do this whole thing about, oh, I'm a good Christian, blah, blah, blah. And turns out they were doing some pretty nasty stuff. They were liars. They were cheats. They were adulterers. You know, some even worse. So it's very hard to believe anybody whenever I come across somebody like in interviews that they claim to be something, because a lot of times when somebody claims to be something, they usually aren't. They're just projecting or wearing a mask. So I figured that one out a long time ago. Because there'd be people that'd be really nice to you, right, at church. And then you meet them in public, right? And then they're a whole different person. They're like, oh, well, I'm not in church. I don't have to be nice to you today. I can be my true self. And that to me is, yeah, the true person is how you treat somebody all the time. And anyone that puts up an act when they're at a church or synagogue or a mosque or temple or whatever, and they're pretending to be something they're not, then obviously they're fakes, they're frauds. And there's so many of them out there. And I think that people like that, there's definitely a place in hell for them. Especially those that do horrific things in the name of God or in the name of their religion. Especially in the name of God, because I don't think God would approve of the horrific things that people do. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe God enjoys it. Maybe God's a spectator who sits aside, you know, enjoying the show. Like one of my, you know, Jurassic World Evolution 3 parks. I don't know. I doubt it, though. I think God's way better than that. But I think God is truly beyond our understanding. A lot of people think they claim they know God. That's like an ant claiming that it knows an elephant. I don't buy into that. Or one religion thinking that they're better than the other religions. And I've said this before. I truly believe that when I look at the religions and I ask, well, why are all these religions if there's supposed to be one religion? I think that God knows us well enough, God's own creation, humans, that why would God create one religion if God knew full well that his creation or their creation or whatever you want to call its creation, God's creation, was just simply going to fight over that religion, and that religion was going to break apart and fracture into smaller, like, denominations, which is exactly what happened. It happened again and again. Like, the Jews have multiple factions, Christians have multiple factions. I mean, look at Christians, Protestants, Lutherans, Presbyterians. I mean, the list goes on and on. Muslims have a few factions too. I think the trick is to just try to be a good person, you know, just try and be a good person, live your life. And I think that's how you'll ultimately be judged, you know. I mean, maybe everything will be judged, every single thing you do. Like all the good combined with all the bad. But I really don't know how it's done, if it's done at all. I mean, I do believe in reincarnation. I do believe I've been here before. Now, some people could be like, well, if that's not true, then that must be an hallucination on your part, or maybe dreams that you've had that you thought were real. To be honest, I don't know. It's just that they felt different than dreams, those memories that I have. And they're mostly flashes of memories. You know, you remember something that happened a long time ago, and you know it was from your past, but you could feel that it's a memory and it's different than a dream. That's how I feel with my, I guess you could say, reincarnation memories. But yeah, I think that if there is a hell, it is reserved for the, as they say, the worst of the worst. There could also be a purgatory. I mean, I know the Catholics did away with purgatory, but I used to have, like, back in my MySpace days, I think I mentioned this before, back in MySpace when it was a thing. I wish we still had MySpace. But back then, my handle on MySpace was going to purgatory. I mean, I was raised Catholic, okay? So I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting concept, hell. I mean, some people say that, you know, hell is on earth, or hell is the life you make for yourself. I mean, true. I mean, life, you know, can go either way. You know, you can make your life good or bad based on the choices you make. So I don't know. It's one of those mysteries that maybe one day I'll have the answer to, or maybe we'll never have the answer to. That's just something I really don't know. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that our journey is not simply one path. I believe just like going anywhere in life, like from point A to point B, there's like many roads you can take, many highways, and if you don't want to go by car, you can go by train, or you can go by plane, or in some cases you can go by boat. The point is, I think that God also gave us options when it came to our spiritual journey, that we're not forced to take this one path only and no other path. Because all streams lead to the same river, and all rivers ultimately lead to the ocean, right? So that's how I see it. It doesn't mean I'm right. It's just an opinion I've had for the longest time. Because I got in a discussion a long time ago with somebody very close to me. She's religious. And she obviously believes that, you know, if you're not saved by Jesus, if you're not a Christian, you're going to go to hell. And then my counter argument to that has always been, well, that's very unfair to anyone that wasn't born Christian and spent their entire life in, like, a part of the world where, like, Hinduism or Buddhism is the predominant religion, or Judaism or Islam. And that's what they were raised to believe, and that's what their families and countless generations were raised to believe. But you're telling me that they can grow up to be a good person and still they go to hell just because they were born in the wrong religion? See, that never made sense to me. It never did. Now, this guy's just not taking this very well. Come on. It's time for you to go to sleep now, big guy. Time to rest. At least my goats are giving quite the fight. Come on. He has got a lot of hit points, doesn't he? Jeez, dude. We're just... My goats are just waylaying the hell out of him, and he's not down yet. Yeah, not enough mana. Let's get 2 new goats in the fight. Jeez, man. One day we'll beat him. If it's taking this equipment to beat this dude, imagine how long it's going to take to beat Diablo. Yeah, I'm kind of dreading that fight, to be honest. Because I don't know if I'm going in with the best build. Probably not. I definitely feel like I need more armor, better weapons, better protection. Almost got him. Come on. Alright, he's finally dead. Jeez, it took a while to kill that dude. Well, now we saved him.
Kirill was a fool to have trusted me.
Well, I guess we didn't save him. Well, you know, I tried.
I doubt it. You are pathetic.
Yeah, you're pathetic. Damn fallen angels. What's up with fallen angels anyways? Oh, I get a reward. Nice. I guess I'll just go back and get my reward then. Alright. Alright. Material, I've come for my reward.
Greetings.
Thank you, Deckard. Alright.
For putting Iswell's tortured spirit to rest.
You're welcome. Alright, what'd I get? I got a belt? What'd he give me? I got a topaz. Alright, let me put this away real quick. But I hope you all have been enjoying my playthrough of Diablo 2. And if anyone's disappointed, I'm not going to go on to Lord of Destruction for now. I do apologize. It's just it was a difficult decision I had to make. I just got other things going on right now. And I knew that going into Lord of Destruction would take probably a quick minute for me to eventually get through. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to focus on other things. And if I decide to come back and go fight Baal, then I will. If I don't, then I don't. But I am kind of low-key wanting to go back into Diablo 4 just to do the expansions, Vessel of Hatred, and then Lord of Hatred. I haven't ultimately decided that yet, but that could happen. No promises. But yeah, once again, let me know, do y'all think that should be an expansion? I mean, like a live stream, or would y'all like that as just a continuation of my Diablo Let's Play series that I've started? I think I'd probably just Let's Play it, and then it would be broken up to parts. Alright, let me see this real quick. Alright. What was my reward? Okay, I guess I got 2 skill points. Okay, cool, thanks. Alright, can I get this yet? I don't think I can yet. How close am I? Oh, I'm still ways off from that. Fuck, that sucks. I'll hold on to the skill. I guess he gave me a skill point. So we still got that. I'm just going to put this here for now. It's not a better belt. I'll just toss it. I'm not really getting really good stuff throughout this playthrough. I've been low-key kind of disappointed. I don't know what that's all about, but, well, whatever. Take Mephisto's Soulstone to the Hellforge. Okay, we got to find the Hellforge now. Alright. Back on the Plains of Despair. So yeah, that's my plan going forward with Diablo on the channel, but I am considering a Vessel of Hatred playthrough, similar to what I did here. And then if I do that, then I would also probably do a Lord of Hatred playthrough. But like I would like some feedback, but I don't get feedback for some reason. I guess some people just want to lurk and just want to watch. Okay, I mean that's fine. But at least somebody should be like, hey, you know, I would really like to see you also play through Vessel of Hatred, especially since I have never played it before. And I'm debating about which version of the Lord of Hatred to purchase, because no matter which version you buy, you get Vessel of Hatred for free, so it seems like a good deal. So maybe the regular version, but then the other versions have all these additional bells and whistles, but a lot of it I don't really care for, to be honest. A lot of these cosmetics. And also you get access to the Paladin and the Warlock, because not only did they make the Warlock for Diablo 2, they also made Warlock for Diablo 4 coming up in late April. So it is quite interesting that they did that. It makes me wonder if they built both versions of the Warlock around the same time. I mean, I don't know if that's the case. All right, circle it. Unidentified. Okay, let me identify real quick. I don't know if that's any better. I don't think it's any better. No, it's not. But yeah, I definitely, before I fight Diablo, I need some better drip. I really don't have much faith in what I got right now. And I mean, then again, you never know. But I do have, painful memories of fighting Diablo in the past, and those fights did not go so well. And so, low key, I'm like worried, a little concerned that the fight that's coming might end up being like that. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe it'll go better. I'm not exactly, as you could say, optimistic about that. But, you never know. Maybe it goes better. A girl can dream. But once again, I have my doubts. So hopefully before we get to Diablo, I get some decent new armor. Maybe some new Warlock stuff. Because I haven't really got that much Warlock content. Shit. Heal. Kill these bastards. So we're not even at level 30 yet. And we got to be at level 30 to get that other demon. So I'm kind of holding on to that for now. Alright. Alright, get my mana back up. Yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and put those skill points in these goats. Because they're kind of struggling right now. Then again, maybe I want to put it towards the mastery, because if I get the mastery up, then I can eventually get a third demon. So that might be the better answer. Obviously, I'm not going to do it right now because I'm kind of in the middle of a fight. I'm just trying to clear out this area in the hope of getting XP and, of course, some loot. Yeah, it is a good thing I got a lot of potions back at the old stash box. Yeah, it definitely gets harder when you get to hell. Things get a lot more challenging. Alright, go over here. Trying to stay by my goats. Fuck. There. Yeah, I could heal the goats, but I don't know. I feel like it's easier just to respawn them. I think it's quicker just to bring them back instead of use that healing ability I got a while back. Something did drop, though. I heard something drop. Oh, a diamond? Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Oh shit, fall back. Shit. That's right. Just let the goats do all the work. And that's kind of the point, isn't it? Fuck. And electric damage is still an issue I have. Still a problem. I've got to do something about that. I mean, I saw a few people that are just rocking nothing but charms in their inventory, and maybe if I come across some really good charms, maybe I'll do that before the time comes. But if you're going to do that, you basically make a choice, right? You're like, you know what? I'm not going to bother picking anything else up. I'm just going to roll with these, like, charms. And I've kind of been avoiding the charms. Maybe that's my mistake. That was his mistake. But, you know, I do like to have room in the inventory in case I pick up something interesting. Even though I've gotten better in this playthrough of, you know, leaving things on the ground that should remain on the ground. I re-downloaded Diablo 4 already, and I did practice a little bit of my sorceress, reacquainting myself with her. And I guess that's the other reason why I would like to continue, like, and check out Vessel of Hatred and Lord of Hatred, is just to see where the story goes. And also, you know, I did put a lot of time into my sorceress. So I would very much like to continue that playthrough with her. But yeah, things are still expensive in the Diablo 4 store. Jesus, I was looking at all the different cosmetics. I was like, God, it's like they easily like range like for an outfit like 20, was it $25, $26? Like, you know, some platinum coins. It's like, that's insane. Oh, the diamond, nice. Yeah, I need to get something like where I can just put a diamond socket on it, and that way that would help me, like, when it comes to the damage I take from electricity. Probably a good idea. Oh, yeah, I may have to fall back just to get more potions. Jesus. But you think I'll be getting more XP because these guys are like way tougher. So you think they'd be giving me more XP for my trouble? I guess not. But I guess it's scaled to the higher the rank you are, the longer it takes to rank up. So that's the issue. So far, nothing too impressive. I just want some good stuff. Damn diamonds. So a new circlet. That might be decent. Let's hope that's better than what we currently have, because, like I said, I need help. If I see any really good charms in hell, I'm probably gonna just leave them in my inventory, because that's what other people do. I used to do the same thing, but I didn't do it to the degree some of these players are doing it. Like, I'd just be like, okay, some key charms, you know, I'd slap a few in there. But some of these dudes just have their entire inventory filled with charms. It's like freaking Charm City. How charming. Is there a freaking waypoint around here somewhere? Alright. Man, it's hell. What do you want a waypoint to? Detroit? Alright. You know, let's fall back right here real quick. We'll go back to town. Alright. Got an extra one. Okay. Let me talk to Deckard real quick. Okay. So we got a better circuit. Alright, let's do a comparison. Energy. Fire. Okay, fire resist is even better. Poison resist is good. Also, lightning resist. I feel like this is a no-brainer. But this is for paladins only, so... Can I still use it, though? I mean, it says I can use it. I mean, it would be for the... Like, the only thing I don't get is defense aura. Okay. But it's still a better... it's still a better thing. So, I'll put this mask over here for now. And also, let me move my gems. I got these nice diamonds. So, I got that. And that. And that. Alright, and I need to switch to... Let's see. Move that over here. Grab some of these manas. Because we're definitely needing mana, so that's obviously a thing. You know what? While I was here, I should have grabbed some more of these. But alright, I mean I got this. This is definitely a step up. This ruined ruined vizier circlet? That's nice. You know what? Hold on a minute. Maybe I could give her this says defense 21. Maybe I can give that to her. What else I got? Yeah, I mean, I could give it to my rogue. This might be better for the rogue. I would say it's better. I mean, offers more defense, faster hit recovery rate, energy, mana. I mean, fire resist. You know what? I'm going to give this to her.
I'll put that to good use.
So, I think these... Yeah, we're going to sell that and sell these. Because this is definitely better. This gives her more defense, hit recovery, energy, mana. Well, mana, she doesn't have mana. But definitely fire resist. That helps her. So let me come down here and talk to the dude. Do that real quick. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and sell these. Damn, 4,700 in repairs. Fuck. Alright, is there any good do you have any good weapons? Like, most of the time I wouldn't buy anything because usually I just pick up whatever's on the ground. But I guess we'll just have to wait. I can't even wear that shit anyways. My strength's not up. So we did that. And we'll talk to you.
What do you need?
Okay, what do you got? Anything? Some crowns. Can't wear them though. Do you have any good weapons for me? That's 3,900. Yeah, not really anything. Warlock only. Flame Wave, Summon Defiler. I don't care for the Defiler. Never mind. Okay, so... Yeah, I guess we'll continue. That should help, though.
I can't do that here.
I can do whatever I want here. It's my playthrough. Okay, I'm just kidding. I can't do anything I want. You know, there are terms of service and, you know, YouTube guidelines I have to follow. Other than that, you know. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, I was going to beef up the goats real quick. So let me... was I going to beef up the goats? Oh fuck, they're fighting something already. I should have waited a moment. Got a rune. I got these runes. But I think the runes you actually have to socket them. But at least I'm holding on to them, so... In the event that I do get something I can socket, then we might do that. Nothing. Okay. Alright, so skill tree. So we need to get this. The problem is I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this up to 20. Because if that's the case, I might as well just put the points towards just strengthening the goatmen. But either way, I think it still strengthens them. Attack rating. All right, attack speed, attack rating plus 710. You know what? I think what I'll do is I think I'm just gonna put the points towards the goatman. Yeah, I think that we're at the point where I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get enough mastery to get it to that level unless I go and retool my skill tree. I could do that, I don't know if I want to, though. Even then, I definitely know I can't get that, you know, the demon right. But I could try and retool it a little bit. Because the idea was to retool it to the point where I had at least 3 goatmen. But I don't know if that's even possible. Okay, let's keep going. But yeah, what a nice place to not visit. Alright, so that... I thought that was going to be the way, but that was not the way. Alright. Such a dark, dreary place. But it only gets worse from here. Okay, I think we didn't explore this area up here. Give me that. I'll take that just in case. Yeah. Just sitting back, chilling, waiting for the worst to happen. Yeah, it's probably a good thing to give them a bit more oomph in their fights. I guess I could retool the skill tree. Alright, never mind. I knew that was about to happen. I was going to look at the skill tree, but I'm like, nah, we're probably about to run into some foes again. What else is new? Bunch of crap. I mean, it's hell after all. Why would you expect to run into any good shit down here, right? A small charm, okay. Is that a good charm? That was... Let me identify it. Cold resist? Well, this is hell. I don't think I have to worry about being cold. Alright, so there's nothing here. Well, except for those. Alright. Grab that. But yeah, at this point, I might as well just hold on to whatever charms I get. Because that'd be one way of boosting my character. So hopefully there's some decent charms I will find. I don't know. Did I hold on to any charms or I just sell the... I'll have to go back and look at my inventory. But, oh. Yep. Can't forget the gold. Oh yeah, so let me look real quick. Alright. So hypothetically, I could take these points... Like, I could take these points and get rid of these points, right? And that would give, and I could just throw it over here, and that would give it 9 points. Or I could sacrifice a point here, and then get it to 20. So I may do that. I'm thinking about it, but I think I'd have. Do I have to go all the way back to Act 1, or can I do that? Can I do that over there? Maybe. I have to look. I mean, if I have to do it, I have to do it. But I feel like I'm going to have no choice. And just ride in with, like, 3 goatmen. And just have my all 3 goatmen as beefed up. And then have, you know, just me and the archer, you know, doing range attacks. But I also want to make sure that I use points towards things that I've been using besides the demon aspect of the skill tree. Is there anywhere down to go? Because I'm not seeing it. I must be missing a location because, like, I've moved all around these parts. So far, I ain't seen it. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to do, because yeah, you feel that dread, right? The growing dread. The realization that I might be, you know, reaching the limitation on this one. Unless I do make some adjustments. So, you know what? I'm going to go back to... the fortress. And let me see if I can redo the skill tree real quick. I know what you're going to say. GB, you already did your 1 skill tree respec with Akara back in Act 1. And yes, you're right. I did. And the other way to do it is not happening. So, we're just going to have to make do with what we got. Silly me thinking that I could just go back to Akara, or maybe I could just like use one of the NPCs back at the fortress, but nope. What a fool I am. So yeah, we're going to continue with what we got, because that's all we got. Yeah, I feel like I explored all this. It seems like I did. I'm looking at the map right now. Maybe I explored this entire region. And maybe I have to go back up the steps. Probably. Because there's not... There doesn't appear to be a spot I didn't explore. Yeah. So yeah, the other way to do it, in case you're curious, is you have to get a, I guess, essence from all the Lords of Hell. Which means I'd have to already have that, and I have to do it in like a second playthrough of the game. And fun fact, I haven't beaten 2 of those lords yet. Like, one happens to be Diablo, the other happens to be Baal. So that option is no bueno either. So guess what? We're just going to have to go through as is and hope that in the end it all works out for me. If it works out, it works out. It's kind of the way I see it at this point. As long as it's enough, maybe I'll be okay. But I do feel like I'm just going to have to put points towards just beefing up the goats. I think that'll be my focus. Beef the goats up as much as possible. And then hope that I get charms and better drip, like that circlet I acquired, and other items before I go up against Diablo, and maybe, just maybe, that'll be enough to win the fight. Because, yeah, you could easily find yourself having a very bad time trying to defeat Diablo if you're not prepared. Even if you think you're prepared, fun fact, you may not be. So that's why I'm kind of second guessing some of my decisions. But that's life. We're not going to get to start over on this one. We're just going to have to make do and hope that I got what it takes. Hopefully. Let's just keep going. But, you know, it is what it is. I guess it would be too easy if you had the ability to just simply just respec your skill tree whenever you wanted in this game. That way you could be like, oh, I want to respec it again, even if it costed like 10,000 gold or something. So I do understand them not changing that. Because, you know, they do make some games a little too easy. I mean, I'm not asking for like, well, like a Demon Souls or Dark Souls or like Elden Ring levels of difficulty. But I also don't want it to be easy either. You know, you got to find out, I guess you could say, a happy medium. And one thing I'm having trouble finding is the path forward. I mean, there's got to be something I'm missing here. So like these 2 regions, I've explored these 2 regions, and as far as I can tell, there's nothing else. This is very strange. So we'll just go back down here. But I looked all down there. I looked in this region, the outer steppes, and I looked down there in the Plains of Despair, and it looked like I covered like every single corner of both these maps. So I must be missing something. Maybe I should have taken a left turn to Albuquerque. I don't know. So that's the part that I'm kind of confused by. Is the game glitching? Like, what is going on with the game? Is that the game, or is that my PS5 that's causing that? I wonder. I don't know. That was weird. It's starting to act really weird. I mean, it may not be the game, because my PS5 has been, you know, acting a little strange lately. But then again, maybe it is the game. Maybe, you know, with the most recent update to Diablo 2, I have noticed some things. And wouldn't that be hell on earth if I cannot go any further into hell because the way they do these maps, maybe there's just not a way to go forward. So maybe I'll have to close the game and restart. I hope not. Alright, let's keep looking. There's got to be a way forward, though. This is so odd. This is the damnedest thing. Like, I've been looking, and I don't know what's going on here. I know if I restart the game, that means that all these enemies will be back, and I'll have to fight them again. I mean, that's also a good thing, because it would mean XP and maybe more item drops. I mean, I've already did one of the missions. I took out the fallen angel, so that's good. I don't think I'll have to take him out again. Not even for dinner and drinks. Let's just run all the way back up here. This is very odd. I don't know what's going on. Hey, low key, I'm hoping it's not my PS5. Let's just hope that's not the case, because it's been overheating here and there in certain games, and it did overheat in a previous episode, right? I think it was, what was it, Act 2, when we had some overheating issues, I think. So I mean, it is not out of the realm of possibility. Okay, so there's the fortress. And I do not see a way forward. This is the weirdest thing. I don't think I've ever had this happen to me before. Like, I've combed all the corners of these two maps. Outer Steps and the Plains of Despair, and unless I'm missing something, I am not finding a way to keep going. So I feel like I'm gonna have no choice but to close app and restart the game, because at the moment I am not seeing a way forward. I don't even see any other waypoints. Let me go look at that real quick. So let's run back up to the fortress, because I thought there was like a waypoint. Crap and more crap. Who knows? Maybe if I restart the game, like, it'll fix the issue, and maybe, just maybe, I'll get better loot. All right. So let me go over to the waypoints. So what waypoints do we have? All right, City of the Damned and River of Flames. So those are the only two waypoints. Okay. Okay. Well, good to know. All right. So anyways, I guess I'll restart the game. And let's just hope for the best, shall we? So I went through the steps and the Plains of Despair. Cleared them out again. And I was hugging almost the entire map again of the Plains of Despair. And I was about to give up. But then I came over here and, well, here's the steps. A lot of times the steps are actually down in the southern part of the map. But, you know, at least I found the steps to the City of the Damned. Finally. God, I sat here forever just trying to fight it. First, you know, just fighting through all the monsters again in the two maps. I figured you guys didn't want to see that. And I did get a few things, not much, but a couple things. So, yay. But I had a feeling you guys weren't interested in watching me do that again, so I didn't record that part. And of course, me just roaming around the corner and the edges of the map. And I even went on Reddit, you know, and people were like, it's in the south part of the map. And then people were complaining that they couldn't find it. And you know, I've played this before. Might have been a quick minute since the last time, but that was kind of annoying. But what matters is that, well, we've made it to the city of the damned, finally. Well, yeah, that was freaking annoying. I was very close to just giving up. Like, you know what, I was about ready just to call in the towel because I restarted the game and I was just thinking, am I going to have to theoretically restart? Well, I mean, like restart the game as in like, you know, like closing the app and restarting it. What I mean by potentially restarting was like playing through it again. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So that wasn't going to happen. But fortunately that wasn't the case. But I was bracing myself for that very real possibility. Because, you know, I do want to at least finish the main story playthrough of Diablo II Resurrected. That would be nice. I was starting to feel like this was cursed. Like, oh shit. But, you know, it is what it is. We got through it. It just took a little bit of patience on my part and just... like, okay, well, I explored the southern part of the map again. Let me go back over to the left side and... well, sure enough, the left side happened to be the last part I explored thoroughly, and that's where the steps were. Normally, the steps are in like the south part of the map, the bottom, but you know, that's fine. At least we finally got to them. Now we're just fighting our way to the city of the damned. Alright, we get them all? I've got to find the waypoint, because I know there's a waypoint down here. Alright. Kill this Abyss Knight. Let's go this way. Nothing special. Oh, I'll grab that. Kill them. An axe. I don't think I need the axe. I'll take that though, and then that. Alright. Some gold. Ow. Okay. Let's keep going. No waypoint yet. I mean, eventually we'll find the waypoint. Nothing special there. Oh. For a moment I thought those were enemies heading my way. It's just my goats. That's happened a few times. Okay, River of Flame. We're not going down there yet. Okay. Alright, we found it. Okay, we found that. So I found the steps to the River of Flame way quicker than the steps to the City of the Damned. That's just crazy how long it took me. And yeah, I looked on Reddit and other people have been complaining about it for the longest time. Funny how that never happened to me before now. But first time for everything, I guess. Alright. Just gonna clear my way through this city and try to find a few things. That's cracked. I don't need that. Come on, don't drop crap. Give me some good stuff. Yeah, well, I asked for good stuff and I get chipped sapphire. Yay. Let's keep going through here. Oh, shit. What are these things to kill? Alright. Grab that super mana potion. Greater mana. Alright. Let's keep going. More crap. I don't need a longsword, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Oh shit. Attacking my rogue, I gotta... Yeah, protect the rogue. She seems to die in almost every episode. Grim Wand, yeah, I think that's not for me, but I'll pick it up, I guess. Alright. Yep, mostly crap. That's what we're getting. Alright, let me fall back over here real quick. Yeah, I did get a crown. Okay, I found that. Yeah, I'm not using that. I wonder if I could give it to the rogue. Let me switch that real quick. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'd not do that. Grim Wand unidentified. I don't know if I should really keep that. Let's just keep looking. Keep exploring. In the city of the damned. Alright. So we'll go down to the River of the Flame in a minute. Alright. Let's keep going this way. Yeah, it really killed the momentum whenever I just couldn't find those steps. Man, I was being very stubborn and patient. But even my patience was about to run out. And more fake phone calls. God, I swear, I get more fake phone calls and more robocalls and texts than ever before. It's like it keeps getting worse and worse. And like 9 times out of 10, I shit you not, the phone calls and the text messages I get are robo fake AI scam calls, and I just get so fucking tired of them. I block and report all of them. It is so annoying. Like, case in point, I get a whole bunch of them from like different area codes, but the one I've been getting a lot from is I think area code 202, which is the White House. I mean, not the White House, but Washington D.C. And I get so many of those numbers, so many of them. And I block them, and more of those numbers keep popping up. It's like almost all the numbers in the 202 zip code have fucking called me, and you know they're all fake. It's just annoying. Sometimes I just want to take my phone and just throw it away and say, "Fuck this. Fuck this." Ooh, got the plate. No, I can't grab it. Fuck. Alright, we'll come back for that. Let me kill these bastards first. Yeah, robo voicemail. As usual. Military pick, gnarled staff. Let's see. Can I make room here? Maybe. I might be able to make room for it. Okay. No. Ooh, that looks nice. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back to the fortress and get Decker to identify these real quick.
Good morning.
Good morning. Or well, it's afternoon at the recording of the video. Okay. Is this better than what I'm using? Not really. Well, armor-wise, defense-wise is pretty good, but I don't have a high enough strength rating to wear it. But the other one offers a lot more benefits. So there's that. I'll just chunk it over here. What about this? That's for Necromancer only, so I don't need that. Let's move this. Yeah, move that. Do I want to keep this or no? Probably not. What about these rings? 20 mana. No. Yeah, I don't know if the crown would be a better choice for her. Guess I can look real quick. Okay, so level 60. And she gets enhanced defense. But I don't know, I feel like I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't know if that would be better or not for her. Because she gets more energy. I mean, I don't know if she gets energy, though. I mean, she gets fire resistant, which I think is important. But she gets more enhanced defense. I feel like right now she's okay the way she is. So let's just sell this crap. Alright.
What do you need?
I need better stuff. But right now I'm just going to sell this because I don't want it. 4 gold? Holy moly, 4 gold! You're trying to rob me blind, mister? Right. Got a free...
What do you
There.
need?
Free heal from her. Alright, go back here. I know it's a little tedious, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. God, let's move all this crap over. Whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of just this. There, I'll just keep all that for now. Alright, back to the portal we go. Let me read that robocall I just got. I like the fact that it's actually text messages now. It's the same fucking crap, this fucking scam. I keep getting these same bullshit scam. I always report it, like, report, fuck off. It just never ends. Like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm not biting. Go cast your lines somewhere else. It's the best thing to do is just ignore those. It's like, oh, we're working with you for this thing, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not playing your little game. I'm just going to ignore you and block the number. But the fuckers will still call you, no matter what. It's just annoying. It really is. The weird part about the 202 one is the 202 one never leaves a voicemail. But the other ones tend to leave voicemails. Healed up. Grab that. Alright, let's keep going. Go around here. Wow. Did I clear out this entire area? Or no? Maybe we did. Let me go down here real quick. Oh. Yeah, I'm just desperately trying to find some good shit. And sometimes I come across something I think might be good, but then I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's not really going to work out for me. That's the disappointing part. It's like, ah, come on, man. All right. I don't think we fully explored down here yet. I mean, I don't know. The dead demons say otherwise. All right, here's some more. Alright, keep going. Why is it just chip sapphire we're getting? Gnarled staff, no thanks. Alright, keep looking. I think we're almost done exploring down here. Yeah, it looks like we've already done all this. So I guess we might as well go to the River of Flame, right? Yep. Nothing else here. Oh, I tell you. I've enjoyed playing through this game. I don't know whenever I'll be able to go back through it again. But yeah, I mean, the Warlock's okay. I just... It didn't, like, give me the wow factor, right? I mean, I'm like, oh, wow, new character. Wow, exciting. I guess the one thing I'll say about it is it, you know, it gave me motivation to go back and play through Diablo 2 once more. So there's that. See, now it's starting to feel like hell. See, that felt more like, I guess, what Purgatory is supposed to be, kind of, sort of. But this is more hell-like, with the lava and the fire. So yeah, this is what most people think of. Alright. Let's keep going. Try and find the Hellforge. Because yeah, that's what we're after, the Hellforge. Even though that in the end, I guess everything that transpires in what Diablo 4 leads to Mephisto coming back. Or it's just simply implied that their souls have to go somewhere, right? So I guess they go back to the burning hells and slumber for a while, because it takes a while for them to re-heal or recharge. Something like that. Right there, cooked. Right, let's keep looking this way. We'll go that way in a minute. Just want to fall back real quick. Yeah, I know me, I like to explore. You know, I like to make sure that we clear out areas, and you never know. Find goodies. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Alright, so we can keep going now. Take the ring, you know. The rings haven't been really impressed with the rings. Kill these bastards. Quite a few of them. Alright. Any up here? No. Go around this way. Well, obviously there's more baddies over here. Follow all the projectiles heading towards you. That usually works for me. Quite a few of them. I did use a few scrolls of identity, so I'll replenish my tomb. Oh. Alright. These fuckers. Alright. Take the gold. I guess we'll come back down here. Oh. There. Go ahead and get a new goat. Okay, we've made it to somewhere. But we better be careful, because usually whenever a quest update pops up, that means there's probably a boss nearby. Just gotta kill these bastards. Yep. There's Hephaestus. Okay. Yeah, we gotta kill him in order to get to the forge. So, he's gotta die first. Well, unfortunately, his friends keep showing up for some reason. I guess they really like him. But, they couldn't save him. He's dead. Sorry. Yeah, we're just gonna have to clean this place up a little bit before we are able to use the forge. You think old Mephisto's like, don't do it, don't use it, don't smash me. I guess that's the part that kind of sucks, is the fact you don't have Mephisto like taunting you, like, hey, you don't want to do this. Alright. Hellforge Hammer. Crystal. Ooh, that crystal sword. I don't know if that'll be worth anything, though. Okay. I guess what we'll do is I will put the Hellforge Hammer up there. Alright. Is there anything? Okay, let me move a few things up in here. Make some room. Alright. So it'd be kind of cool. I mean, I know this is like hindsight. I guess that's one of the cool things about how they have Mephisto now. Is that, you know, where he's just taunting you throughout, like, Diablo 4. Oh, he's not taunting you. He's taunting one of the characters. I forgot what her name is. I guess we catch up with her in Vessel of Hatred. So that's another reason why I want to play Vessel of Hatred. Alright, here we go. Perfect emerald. Well, and that's Mephisto. Don't worry, he'll be back. Okay, so we did that. So that quest is complete. 2 quests down. 1 more to go. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Just a battle against the Lord of Terror. What could go wrong? Let me go back to the fortress real quick. I guess I can go share the good word.
Congratulations, hero.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, there. And what does Tyrell have to say?
Time has come to hunt down and destroy Diablo himself.
You're right. I have to do that. So, yep, I gotta go find Diablo. Yay. I used to get lots and lots of dread whenever this time would come. Put these away. At least I got a few nice items out of it. I think I'll just get rid of that. Ring of protection. Nah, it's meh. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, stash. That's what I was wanting to do. Silly me. Okay, so we're gonna move these over for now. Yeah, I guess that'll. Damn it! I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, let's just do that. Okay. Oh, and make a little deposit into the old bank account. All right. Sell these real quick.
Hail to you, champion.
Thank you. Okay.
Hail to you, champion.
All right, sell these. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that. Okay. Sell. All right, let's go find Diablo, shall we? I still don't feel very confident with my setup. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it'll be fine. I don't think it will be, though. I like to be wrong about that one. But there's still a chance I might find some good drip before I have to face down Diablo. We'll see. But, yeah, at least we're a step closer now. I do appreciate those of you that have been watching. Plate mount. Is that any good? Oh, it has only one socket, though. Alright, let's keep looking. Alright, they're dealt with. Alright, so this area is cleared out. Let me identify this real quick. The hell? Oh, okay. I know the problem. It's the strength it's already identified. It's just the requirement is that to be level 65 strength, which I'm not. Alright, well that makes sense. Yoink. Alright, let's go back this way, because I think there's a whole area over there we didn't explore. Alright. Yeah, but see, like the lore in Diablo 2 is destroying the Soulstone destroys Mephisto, but obviously that's not the case because, well, Mephisto comes back. So I guess the point is they really can't be destroyed. They can just be, I guess, banished for a while. And they have to go back to their domains in hell and the burning hells and, I guess, recharge. But they eventually come back. I guess it wouldn't be fun if you just killed them once and for all and you couldn't theoretically bring them back in a future game, so they have to have some way of bringing them back, even if there was a hypothetical Diablo 5. And most people, as long as the explanation seems okay, like, okay, well, I'll excuse it because I want to play more Diablo. Or any other game, like Bowser. I mean, how many times has Mario killed Bowser? And how many times does Bowser keep coming back to steal the princess? Yeah, I've killed that guy so many times, it's not even funny. Yeah, he always comes back. Just like William Atherton. I always come back. I guess that's kind of the joke, right? There's something we dropped here. Is this any good? Barbarian only? Fuck off. Fuck off. I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna move this up here. Alright, let's keep going. There should be a waypoint eventually in here. Got that. Yeah, we're getting close. Very, very close. Close to getting my ass stomped, probably. I mean, if I don't get my ass stomped when we get into the fight, I know we're not there yet, but I don't know. I have a feeling. Just a feeling. I have fought him a few times, and usually it doesn't go as well the first fight. Like, once again, I just feel like I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I just feel like I'm underpowered. So that's my larger concern. Then again, maybe it'll work out. I don't know. Well, I'd like to say that, but then again, I kind of do know. Because I have all these gems and stuff, and yeah, I'm not using them. The thing is, I could use them. Maybe I should. Maybe I should, before I fight him, maybe regroup a little. Alright, we got the River of Flame, so that's good. Alright, we gotta talk to... Yeah, we gotta talk to that angel. Adriel. I guess we'll talk to Adriel real quick. At least we have that... At least we always come back here, so that's good.
Proceed, hero, into Terror's lair, known at Diablo's innermost sanctum.
Yeah, 5 seals. Yeah, I remember that. Alright, so let's go back here. Well, at least we got all the waypoints, so that's good. I think I'll sell the chainmail. Okay. I need money. Alright. I get 10,000 for it, so... just... There you go. That over, and that over. Let me get that gem put away. Yeah, because I have all these gems, and I have these ruins, and I have... Like, I have this, but I'm not even strong enough to use this. Because I have to be at least defense 65. And is it really worth using it whenever I have all these abilities with this one? So it's like... I don't know. That's a tricky one. Go ahead and move that over. Okay, so move that over. I guess the only thing to do now is just get back to it. Okay, we got that and that. Shit. And I got such a crappy belt too. I mean, I guess it's a... Like, this stuff is just not... Like, usually I have better stuff by this point. But this stuff's just kind of weak. But I don't know what it is. I don't know. I mean, it feels like by this point I should have some better drip than this. I don't know what it is. I'm not too confident. Because usually you want a belt that can carry more potions. And the belt I have, like, carries, like, I think the bare minimum. But I just haven't really found anything that's been really, really good. And some people are like, well, why don't you buy something? Well, I even looked in the stores, right? And to be honest, I haven't found anything that I really wanted to buy. I mean, every now and then I would find something that was kind of interest, but it was also kind of expensive as well. I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend money on that. I'll grab that real quick. I can use that. Take up all these characters. Giant sword. Well, I'm not a barbarian, so I don't need that. Okay. Guess I'll go ahead and use this. I keep going. At least I can clear these guys out, then I can come up with a plan. That is what I'm going to attempt to do anyways. In the end, you just gotta fight them in the end and just hope for the best. That's what's gonna have to come down to once I do the seals. It's like, okay. We didn't get those guys dealt with, so I had to go back over there. Because I kind of want to pace myself and not rush through this. Because you never know. One of them might drop something that might be beneficial to me. Alright. So, admittedly, I'm also kind of like playing for time for the XP and get as much XP as I can. And hopefully I can rank up at least one more time. Yeah, I didn't want to leave these guys left out, you know? That would have been rude. Okay. Alright, we're going to go down here. Alright, go back up here. Walking very slowly. Okay. More of these guys. There we go. Well, at least I've been beefing up the goats a little bit more, so at least there's that. Where are you running to? You're not going anywhere. So you think when they die, you think they just go back to hell? Probably. It's like, oh, we died. I guess we're going to hell. Oh, wait. Never mind. Yeah, I get another goat up. See, that's my concern. Is that similar to the skeletons versus, like with the necromancer versus Diablo, we just could easily like one-shot them. I'm kind of afraid something similar might happen to my goats. Maybe not. Maybe the goats are tougher than that. Maybe it'll be 2 shots. All right, there's nothing over here. Okay, let's keep going. Maybe it'll be 3. Because I do know this. I mean, they took their sweet time taking down a few of these, like, lower level bosses. So, Diablo is going to be a little bit more difficult. Oh, shit. Another rune that probably won't use, but you know what? I'll just add it to the collection. Why not? Okay, let's keep going. Alright. Chaos Sanctuary, okay. We made it to his sanctuary. But I mean, he's not going to spawn yet because we have to do the seals. So he's not going to come out yet. I'm kind of surprised, though, you have to do the seals. You think he would just show up and say, hey, what's up, bitch? You looking for me? You found me. Alright. Alright. Let's keep going. Kill these guys. Ah. Take them down. Shit. Oh, I'm at the wrong thing. Okay. Another amulet. That's it, Goats. Just keep working your way through them. There. Might as well put some new ones in the fight. Alright, let me fall back for a minute. Okay, put that up there. I guess I'll put these potions up here. Yeah, we'll probably just come in. We'll probably grab a whole bunch of goodies before we actually fight Diablo. Let's keep going. Okay. We definitely want to take out all of his minions before we fight him. That way we only have him to deal with. And of course drop a convenient portal. That way we can get back in the fight if we get our ass handed to us the first fight. Owie. Ball of diamond. Of course, it will mean that the rogue gets killed and I get killed, and I'll have to pay to bring her back. Of course, I mean that's one of the reasons why I have a shit ton of gold. You know, that way I can get her back in the fight too. At least it buys me a little bit of time, you know. Because I guess it's just basically just chipping away at Diablo. I mean, ideally it would be nice if I could kill him in one attempt without dying, but I'm gonna say I'm not delusional there. Alright, so this is where we're going to have to fight him right here. But he's not here yet. I gotta do the seals first, but I ain't doing shit until I kill all these mother truckers. That way, I don't have them to deal with as well. Plus, yeah, they can give me XP, and they can also potentially give me some more goodies that might help me in the fight to come. Come on. Alright. Yeah, let's keep pushing them back. There we go. Some healing mana. Doubt this helm will be any good. I mean, it could be. Because I'm also trying to take care of her, too. That doesn't mean that I'll be able to get her anything. Put this up here. Swap this out real quick. Yeah, I like have such a weak-ass belt. Okay. Oh, I can use that real quick. Let me just not waste that. Okay. There's nothing hidden in there. What a plot twist. Yeah, so I'm not touching any of the seals until we kill all these bastards. Then I'll touch the seals. I mean, I could touch, like, I guess I could, like, leave one untouched, I suppose. Fuck. There. Kill the bastard. There we go. Okay, healing. That's it. More of these fuckers to kill. I guess I'm helping a little my attack. It's like my main attack. It's nothing special, but it helps. Oh shit. Alright, there's one of the seals. Like I said, I kind of want to do one step at a time. Like, clear these areas out before I touch the seals. Alright. So yeah, let's just do that. Because I think each seal actually brings other enemies out too. So it's not that simple. And if that's the case, that means that the final seal will unleash Diablo and some reinforcements. Let's go up here. Go ahead and use this real quick. So we got 2 of those seals available. Alright. Take these guys out. I mean, my goats are getting the job done, I mean. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. I am going to put my... If I'm lucky, I might be able to get one more skill point for them before we fight Diablo, so that'll be something.
Not enough mana.
There. Alright, so 3. Okay, we got 3 of them located. I guess we can go ahead and do this one real quick. Alright. Alright, so that one's done. See? Every time you do one, it brings more enemies out you have to fight, so... But I want to be mindful of that, because obviously I don't want to... Well, I don't want to have them all attacking me at the same time. That would be stupid. Okay. Alright, did they drop anything worthy of me? I don't think those are going to be very helpful. Y'all did not help at all. I just want y'all to know that. Alright, let's go down here. So yeah, since that one was kind of out of the way, I said, fuck it, let's just go ahead and do that one. But we're going to have to... That issue is going to happen each time, though. Let me grab this. That could be a problem a few times. And believe me, I don't want Diablo to have any help. Because he's not going to need help, but any little bit he has makes it a little bit more difficult for me to beat him. So, yeah. Gotta get those goats back up. The goat! Grab that. Yeah, use that regular mana potion. Okay, great healing. I'll grab this. Let's keep going. Another seal. And there should be one more seal past them. That's it. Just... Oh shit, my rogue. No, don't die, rogue. Don't fucking die on me. Don't fucking die on me yet. No, don't you die on me, rogue. No, don't die yet. Alright. Don't let her die. Yeah, I was afraid she was about to die, so I didn't want that to happen. So I need her to heal a little bit. Healing. More sword. Just, they're not dropping anything that's... Not dropping any good shit, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah. I really need a better belt. I did find like one belt, but it wasn't that good of a belt, to be honest. What about this amulet? Is this a good amulet? No. No. Alright, we're gonna give her a moment to heal back up. War sword. So we'll deal with these two seals in a minute. And then we'll deal with the last two. And then Diablo, of course. Ow. That's better. I had to stretch. Okay, she's almost fully healed. I feared she's probably going to die fighting Diablo at least once. So each time she dies, it costs a little bit more to bring her back. So I'm trying to be efficient. All right, let's just go. Let's do this one. Yep, they didn't want to waste any time, did they? All right, get my goats back in there. Okay. Shit! Jesus. Give me another go back. Fuck me. There's somebody in there that's pretty tough. I think they got him. Come on. Take him out. Come on, goats. Alright, I can rank up. Okay, cool. I got a scythe, which doesn't really help me, but okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that in a moment. For that.
I can't carry anymore.
God. Alright, anyways, let's do this real quick. Let's put 2 to strength, energy, 1 to vitality. I guess 1 more to vitality. Alright, like I said, we're going to give the goats another one. I don't know if this will be enough, but it'll have to be, I guess. Alright, let's reorganize a bit here. Okay. Where's that regen? Okay. So yeah, that was just one of those seals. We still got a few more to open. 3 more. Let's go. Where are they coming from? I think they're coming from this way. Nope, they didn't come from that way. Okay, well they're somewhere. The fuck are they? Well, I opened a seal, so you'd think that they'd be pouring out, coming after me. Well, I mean, it's possible that maybe every now and then one doesn't happen. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, let's just continue. Let's open this one. And nothing. That means we have one seal left. But before we do that one, yeah, we're leaving. Fuck this. We're done. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, good job. GG's. I don't want to do this. Bye. Just kidding. Still, though, I feel so I feel like this is not going to go well. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm about to surprise myself, but I don't feel like that's going to happen. I feel like I do have a belt, but I don't know if... Is that any good? That's crap. Oh, let me put that away. Always push the wrong button. I swear to God. Move the scroll back in. I'm going to need some scrolls. I'm going to need a lot of help. Okay. Let's just sell these. These are not going to help me. Alright. We've opened 4 seals. We have 1 more to open.
Hail to you, champion.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell these. Alright. Fuck. There's definitely part of me that's low-key dreading this. Alright, let's see what we got. What do I have? I got that, which... Because I did have something here. I had where did I put it? I had like a better belt. Did I get rid of it? I may have got rid of it. Maybe I did get rid of it. Yeah, I can't use that. Yeah, see, it just doesn't offer me much defense. It's just crap. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this. I'm not. Dread. I mean, this gives me more defense. Faster cast rate. This gives me more 30% defense, cold rating, faster cast rating. I don't know if God, this sucks. I feel like I'm about to go into a world of hurt here. I feel a world of hurt about to happen. Then again, maybe not. I don't know. If I had a bigger belt, then I could carry more potions right there. That would make my life a little bit easier. But yeah, overall I feel like the drip rate's been kind of crap. Okay, let's look at the traits, see what they got. Anything I can buy from them real quick. All right, armor. They got any good? Okay. Okay, this gives me compare. This gives me more defense. I would definitely sacrifice the life. I mean, I get more strength. I get more enhanced defense, and it gives me more slots. It gives me eight slots instead of 4. I just don't know. I am dreading this. So, yeah, that shit. I mean, I guess I just got to go in and hope for the best, right? That's all I can do. I mean, I've made it this far, but I have been humbled by Diablo before. And I've gotten this far. And then I'm like, oh. You get to this point, you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm doing good. I'm a great player. I'm best player ever. Then you realize, yeah, no. Alright, so we got some Warlock. I mean, I could get a better weapon. Mana stolen per hit. Ring of Fire. I kind of like Ring of Fire, though. Because I don't use those two. Alright, Blood Oath. No, I don't like that. What about this one? Attack rating. I don't know. What about this one? Life stolen per hit. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like I might as well just stay with what I got. You know, I'm not really happy with this, but I guess I do like the Ring of Fire. Fuck. I guess we might as well get going, right? By the way, let me know how many times y'all think I'm gonna die. And no, don't skip to the end. Okay, that's cheating. You're better than that. Well, at least I'd like to believe you're better than that. Okay, we're gonna put the teleport. We'll just hide it over here. We'll hide it over here. Yeah, this is a good spot. Right, I got a few teleports. Teleports aren't the problem. It's how many times I'm gonna die. Oh boy. There we go. I'll kill these bastards. Alright. Oh shit. I hate. I used to get so much dread from that. Here we go. Let's go fight Diablo. Do I have to? I don't want to. Can't we just talk this over, Diablo? Can't we just talk? Oh, it fucking wrecked me like I was nothing. See, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Yeah, that did not surprise me at all. All right, let's go. Come on, guys. We could get him this time. Let me grab my drip. It's like pathetic. Oh shit. Fall back. Yeah, this isn't going so well. No, leave me alone. Fuck you. Ow. You know, I just gotta focus on the goats. I gotta focus on the goats. Yes, let him fight the goats. Give him goats to fight. There. That's it. That's it. Fight my goats. Fight my goats. There you go. Have fun with my goats. He is fucking one-shotting my goats. No. Okay. Get back in there, goats. See, my problem is I panic. And when you die and you make mistakes. Okay, I need to get my archer back. All right, let's fire. You know, I meant to do that. I guess I can go to her.
What do you need?
No, we'll have to talk to get my archer back. Or she just... Oh, she's probably dead. Fuck, that sucks. So I can't get her back either. She's gone for good. Else. Yeah, let me get more stuff. Fortunately, I got plenty of stuff. It's just fighting my way through Diablo. This is going really well. Told y'all it was gonna go great. Yeah, perfect, wonderful. Oh, he'll resurrect her. Okay. And, you know, Tyrael, you could do it for free. I'm just saying. All right. Let's go, guys. Come on, we can do it this time. We almost had him that time. I mean, we have damaged him a little bit. Where's my drip? Fuck. Give me back my drip, Diablo. Oh, I was trying to grab my shit. Oh, come on, Diablo. That's no way to play. Oh, and I lost my teleport. I lost my you know, I didn't lose my teleport. Somebody forgot to drop the teleport. Guess who that was? Oh, I don't know. An idiot named me. Okay. Tyrael, okay, he's not raising the price. Okay. Well, at least he's being that generous. Alright, let's go back in. At least I already went through the trouble of clearing out all the enemies, so I just have to run over here and then let Diablo one-shot me. Come on, goats. You can do this. It may take a quick minute. Damn it, my shit. He wouldn't even let me pick it up. I mean, what kind of demon is he? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Okay, so, for all of y'all keeping count at home, was that 3 deaths? And, yeah, I gotta drop a portal right before we get... I guess I'll drop it on the outskirts of the gate of here. Okay. We'll just give it a moment. Alright, just keep going. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'll put it right here. Diablo won't mind, right, Diablo? You'll let me put a portal right there. Alright, get my head in the game. Come on. I feel like I'm not giving it my all here. I have 2 Orochimarus. They're dead now. Yeah, get him, goats. Don't mind me. Let me get my shit. Fuck you. Ow. Owie, that hurt. Get in there. Kick his ass. Yeah, you got this. There. Alright. Goats. Goats! Do your job. Do not fail me, goats. Alright, come on, goats. Come on, rogue. I know this is not ideal situation being brought back. But, you know, you all got this. I got faith in y'all. Oh my... No, not my rogue. She died again. Why would you keep killing my rogue, Diablo? That's rude, man. That's just rude. How dare you? Oh, shit. Fuck. Yeah, basically, I'm just letting the goats do the work. I'm letting the goats do my dirty work. Heal. I mean, the good news is the goats almost got Diablo. You know what? Let me pull that down. No, get rid of that. Everyone's like, hey, can we just watch the fight about the stupid map for once, GB? Yes, of course you can. And we almost got him. There. Go fight him. One moment. Fuck. I was trying to get no. Shit.
Not enough mana.
Shit. So Diablo, how's your day going? Yeah, sorry about your brothers. I mean, I can't find Bell. I don't know where he went. I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. But yeah, Mephisto. Well, I dealt with your older brother, so you don't have him to boss you around anymore. So that's something. I mean, come on, you never really liked your brother, anyways. He was just too full of hatred. I mean, I think that's part of the problem. There. I'll just let my goats deal with him. There you go. You got it, goats. That's it. Beat the shit out of him. Thanks. I can't pick that up. Damn it. Well, I got him. Thanks to the goats. Sorry, Diablo. Alright, move this shit out of the way. Well, we beat him. Mainly because I had my goats beefed up. But we lost the rogue again. She died a few times at the end. Poor rogue. She didn't deserve that, y'all. But yeah, we beat Diablo. Yay. Okay. So I got room now to grab this stuff. Oh, come on. Y'all let me grab anything. Why can't I grab the tomb? Oh, it must be like a... Yeah, I'm trying to grab all this stuff. Fuck. I can identify something. So let me do this real quick. Let me drop that. I'm gonna grab that tomb. All right, I'm gonna grab the tomb. Then we're gonna identify it because I feel like it might be a good tomb. Then we'll put the tomb here. Put it there. Looks pretty impressive. Okay, then we have the flank. Yeah, you're always overburdened. What else is new? Alright, grab that. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to use any of that. Was there another weapon? Or was that everything? I think that's everything. Wait. Oh, the balance knife. Okay. I guess I'm...
I am overburdened.
Okay, I got to make some adjustments here. Oh, I could just move something up here. I think the balance knife is 2. Okay, it's 2. Okay. So I guess I can put it up here for now. Okay, so we got all the crap. We had a good time with Diablo here. I didn't die as many times as I thought I was going to die, mainly because, well, I had help from my friends, so that was nice. But he's like, man, I can't believe I got my ass kicked by a Warlock. That's pathetic. It is pathetic. But anyways, it was good seeing you again, Diablo, but I'll be going now. Just to add insult to injury. I'll take that. And I'll just teleport home right here in the middle of your blessed sanctuary. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's do that. Boom. So let's go have a little chat.
I knew there was great potential in you, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Identify this for me. How thoughtful. I'm going to junk these over here. So let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, move that. These are pretty good items. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll use them for another character. Praise be to the light. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's bring her back. We'll bring back our girl. One more time. And our goats. And let's go to the portal. Off we go.
I heard later that he was defeated. And that the Sword Stones were destroyed in Hellforge. All except one.
I failed, dear Hill. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me, Tyrael. Forgive me.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven. Give it to me, Marius.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
Well, no.
You have done well, Marius. Now I think you shall have your reward.
What have I done to deserve?
fail. The gates of Secheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance, and you shall not reach them now. Remove your foul demons from our lands. We stand on the side of light. You shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat, and that which you seek will not be yours.
I shall take your position into consideration. Well, it seems your terms are not acceptable.
All right, so that's the epilogue trailer for Diablo 2 and the opening trailer for Act 5, The Lord of Destruction. I thought that at least show it to you before we wrap up, because once again, I don't know how long it's going to be before we continue this Let's Play, because I'm kind of wanting to go play through Vessel of Hatred, then maybe Lord of Hatred, and then maybe we'll circle back to Lord of Destruction, but I don't think that that's going to be one video, because I feel like it's going to be a little bit longer, because last time I checked it was pretty long, and I even went to Google to kind of get a little refresher, and yeah, I think Act 5 does take a quick minute to beat, unlike the previous acts. But anyways, thank you so much for watching my playthrough of Diablo 2 Resurrected, Reign of the Warlock, all the way through the main story of Diablo 2, you know, from Act 1 all the way up to the final battle against Diablo, well, in Diablo 2, that is. But anyways, overall, before I wrap up the thought regarding the Warlock, yeah, if you beef up the Goatman, yeah, it's pretty good. I like beefing up my Goatman, and some of his abilities are kind of cool. I didn't try out every single ability or build he has. I'm sure there's other content creators out there that have come up with the best builds for the Warlock in Diablo 2 ever. I'm just a casual, okay? A lifelong, filthy, stinking casual. But I've loved this game since it came out long time ago. What, over 2 decades? How time passes, but I still enjoy Diablo 2. And I'm glad that I was actually able to play through the main story on the channel in my 3rd attempt to do so. So 3rd time's the charm. And I do intend on eventually coming back and playing through Act 5, Lord of Destruction. But that might not be one single part. But then again, maybe it will be. We'll just have to wait and see. But once again, thank you so much for watching all 4 of these Diablo 2 Reign of the Warlock videos. Your thoughts, views, and opinions regarding the Warlock, welcome, as always, below in the comments section.